Hi everyone. You guys are nagging me about what's going to happen in the US, and are any of these people actually going to win? As in, is Kamala going to replace Biden? Is Michelle Obama, Michelle Obama going to replace Biden? Or is, what's his name again? Gavin Newsom. So I'll start with him. So he's the governor of California. He actually is the guy that signed and made the law fining schools who ban books over sexual orientation. All right. So even if he does get in, he can't get in. He's actually in clash this year. And that clash is he's going to be challenged, and he already is challenged by all the parents in California for what he's doing in libraries, in schools, etc. So plus he's in a clash in his 10-year luck cycle as well. And then next year he'll be in a penalty. And the penalty is on his earth, basically his power and his earth, which means anything he says, he needs tissues because it's just BS pouring out. So that's for him. The other is Michelle Obama. Don't know how many of you, I know a lot of you think I have something against her. I actually don't. I just know her past because, there's a lot of things I've read and seen, etc. Yes, reliable things. So with Michelle Obama, she talks about the thing is your word is your bond. Do what you say. Treat people with dignity and respect, even if you don't know them, even if you don't agree with them. Well, her nickname is actually Oreo, which means she's black on the outside but white on the inside. Okay, so with Michelle, she was this professional in Chicago, and she knocked down blocks of housing, right? 20,000 people were homeless because what she did, and she gave it to the Democrats. She also worked at some university, and her job was to deny access to black residents. So they called it, what's the name? It was illegal what she did anyway, patient dumping. So she wouldn't let you into the clinics that you blacks weren't allowed to go into, that kind of thing, okay? So everybody has got the attention on that. She's a bloke and she's this and she's this. I would say they brought that out so that, you can't focus on what's actually really going on. So for her, she's in clash until she's 66. And she came into that clash when her husband lost the election, or Obama wasn't coming in to the election. And that was also because she sits on an ox, she's in 10 years of a goat. She has another ox. So there's two things. So what's going to happen is her history is going to come out, and it's going to come out big time for everybody to see. And she'll wish that, she just kept away or didn't even say that. I can't see her running, but you know what? You can't see a lot of things happening. Then we've got Kamala Harris. So the woman has no identity. She hasn't got anything. She used to put black men in prison for possession, for chuffing, for whatever. But that's basically it. Can't get anything else but that on her. And she's actually also in clash. Watch what October brings, all these four actually, what October will bring them. And October is similar to the dog where we saw our Homer Simpson in Victoria, the Premier, resign or say, it's family. Bullshit, mate. Wipe your chin, because we already know where you're heading, and that job is also again another bullshit for him. So for Kamala, she's in clash, she's in penalty already. So, and she doesn't come out of this till she's 64. But at 2024 and October this year, and it's even more. So it's like the woman is always stuck between three damn walls. This is in her chart. And there's no way out, really. There's one way out, but you're going to drown either way. So when you see her fumble and all of that, yeah, it's in her chart, okay? Then you've got Joe Biden. So the picture I've put there is actually all the people just walking into the US. And this is not exaggerated at all. So all these people are walking into the US, and apparently they all have wristbands. And the color of your wristband says how much you actually, dollar worth, you owe the cartel. So that's what's happening. If you look at, which is never on the news either, is in California, we had friends that sent us photos. Anywhere, most of the US as well, actually. You go into a shopping place, you go anywhere, and everything has chains and a lock. Even eyelashes. If you want to buy a pair of eyelashes from 7-Eleven, it's under lock and key. And that's the only way to stop people from just walking in and taking what they want, because apparently they can't be stopped. If you stop them, then you will actually go to jail. Yeah, that's what's happening. And then we've got Joe Biden, bitty, 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 what's up, folks? So that's all, folks. And in the last election, what he said is, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. He actually said that. Well, now he's telling them all that if you don't vote for the Democrats, you're going to all be put back in chains. So the Republicans are going to put them back in chains. Yeah, cognitively impaired and a political rat is, how about you add liar, liar, pants on fire. So for him, he's in the same boat as Michelle Obama. Whatever he says, he's in clash. In the 10 years he's in. So when he came in, that actually had already started year-wise, and everything he says is in clash. It's challenging. He needs tissues to wipe his mouth as well. So, yeah. And I hope you get that, my little thing. My hair oil can save climate change. Yeah, that's Newsom. His hair is so oiled, it's ridiculous. Anyway, he's probably living still back in the 50s, 60s. That's it. There's nothing else I can say about that. That is it. That's all I can say. These four cannot come back in. That is it. I'm serious. They can't. And if they do come back in, it'll even be worse. Like the whole country will just get worse. So, have a good day.